Hello guys, back to our discussion of the difference between Austria and Germany. So as we said in the previous two videos, Germany had mostly external problems to deal with, such as France and England. And the way it was dealing with its problems was with, military conflict. But in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which was, more than 50% Slavic in its ethnic makeup, they had to develop a very different political strategy. So its problems were internal, and that is why they, had to use things like propaganda. They had to use things like indirect influence. Much closer to the way the Byzantine Empire was doing its politics, and similar to the way England is used to doing its politics with the concept of balance of power. Well, Austro-Hungarians, they really, they got really, really good at propaganda. And I have a really interesting question to ask you guys. Tell me, without Wikipedia, what was Hitler's background? And you will say German. Well, and that is wrong. Hitler was not German, he was an Austrian. So you see, they got so good at propaganda that, 99.99% of people in the world think that, Hitler was a German, but he was not German. He was Austrian. They really kind of, got good at indirect influence and things like brainwashing too, and actually as a direct consequence of Austrian politics, they created a few artificial cultures to once again solve their internal political problems. And I'm not gonna say exactly which cultures are artificial, because people just get really emotional. I just don't want to have hostility. I have enough of it sometimes when I talk about controversial subjects. But Austro-Hungarians actually created one artificial language. They created an artificial language which is still spoken today. I'm not going to say which. And they created more than one identity, and I'm not going to say which. There are these essentially three artificial cultures in Europe. I'm not going to say which, but they are actually a product of Austro-Hungarian Empire's political action. That's what they are. Really, really fascinating stuff.